Hey guys, Hux here. So, Vecna PTB patch out today, and I have not seen like any of this. So we're just gonna go through all of this and see what we get. So we got all the PTB stuff. The first Vine attack. Press and hold the power button to charge a Vine attack. When charged, press the attack button to activate it, creating a small area of effect on the ground. Any survivors caught within the area of the Vine attack earn a World Breaker token. Okay? Special ability, the Upside Down and Undergates. The killer can enter the Upside Down to navigate the map quickly by tapping the ability button. While in the Upside Down, the killer can activate an Undergate attack to return to the map, creating a large area of effect on the ground. Survivors caught within this radius gain 2 World Breaker tokens. Okay. Special condition slash item, World Breaker and Grandfather Clocks. Once the survivor has gained enough tokens, World Breaker activates and the World Breaker timer begins. While World Breaker is active, both Vine Attack and Undergate attacks do damage to survivors instead of adding to World Breaker tokens, and 4 Grandfather Clocks activate. World Breaker lasts for a predetermined amount of time based on the number of survivors alive. Survivors can interact with the grandfather clocks to spread around the map to speed up the timer. Okay. So, like a mix of Spirit and Sadako? It's interesting. Okay, I have to try it out, see what it actually is. New perks. Let's see what we got. Turn back the clock. After hooking a survivor for 40, 50, or 60 seconds, press ability button 1 to make a target generator within 20 meters explode, lose 10% of progress, and start regressing. Oh, so it's like a manual eruption. That's gonna be good. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Okay, secret project. When a totem is blessed or cleansed, so boon or cleansing a hex perk, block a random unblocked generator for 20, 25, 30 seconds. When one or more generators become blocked, you gain undetectable for 30 seconds. You know what? You know what you could do is you could combine this with Grim Embrace to get, what's that, 30 times 4? Uh, let's see here. That's 120 seconds of undetectable for that, at least. That wouldn't be bad. And that's actually it's actually good perks. At least for these first two at least. Hex Hive Mind. The first time you hook any survivor, a dual totem becomes a hex totem. The generators are highlighted. The intensity of generator auras reveals their repair progress. When one generator remains, all remaining gens explode. And lose 6, 8, or 10% progress and start regressing, and the hex totem becomes dull. Okay, so hook a survivor, then you get a hex, and you get base kit like intensity ore, which is nice. And then when you have 3 gens left, I think, then they all explode. Interesting. Okay, we'll have to see how that one works. Dustin, let's see what you got. Bada bada boom. After completing 20% worth of repairs, press ability button 1 to next to a window to trap it for 60 seconds. The trap triggers when a killer performs a vault on the window, inflicting them with 50% hinder for 6 seconds. Oh, that's gonna be terrible to deal with. Okay, change your plan. You start with 2 tokens. Excuse me. While inside a locker and holding a non-event toolbox, press ability button 2 to spend 1 token. And transform your toolbox into a medkit of the same rarity with a random add-on of the same rarity. Okay, so like if you have a brown toolbox that's full, you can go into a locker and use a token to make it a brown medkit with a brown add-on. I don't. I mean, I guess if you really want a medkit, you can get something from a chest and hopefully a toolbox. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. Teamwork, full circuit. For each other survivor repairing a generator with you, the size of the good skill check zone is increased by 25%. While repairing with at least one other survivor, you repair 5% faster. It's another gen rushing perk. Yay. Okay. That's gonna be a pain to deal with. Dude, this with leader is going to make gens go by insanely fast. That's not gonna be fun. Okay, 11. Let's see which perks you got. Extrasensory perception. I think that's how you say that. After crouching for 4 seconds, you see auras in an expanding radius up to 44 meters. Have a have elusive and oblivious. Huh? So if you're crouching for 4 seconds, you gain both elusive and oblivious. Okay. When you stop crouching or after 11 seconds. Okay, so it only lasts for 11 seconds. This perk enters a 40-second cooldown. Okay, so it's just a better still sight. That's basically all that is. Okay, we see when the killer reveals your aura, gain 1 token. When you have 4 tokens, spend all tokens, and you and other survivors see the killer's aura for 15 seconds. That's gonna be fun. Okay, teamwork, soft spoken. For each other survivor repairing a generator with you, the range at which repair noises is heard is reduced by 25%. Un more rep Well, I know what people are gonna be running. There's gonna be a whole lot of builds. There's gonna be leader, full circuit, and soft spoken. That's gonna be actual hell to deal with, dude. Okay, great. Okay, visual tear radius. Updated the 2D version of the visual tear radius, hard to be animated. Cool. Matches 3D heart behavior, has its own lullaby version. Okay. 2v8, 18 to 30. Ooh, Chucky. Okay, slice and nice. So just buffs all around for Chucky. Oh, ho. That's gonna be nice. That's gonna be real nice. And that's also okay. Chucky's gonna be good. Okay. Nimi now has 4 zombies. Cool. And zombie movement speed increased. That's also good. Cool. So wait, is Chucky the only new killer? That's so dumb. Okay. Okay, we got killer class updates. Let's see here. Brew, increased break action speed by 20. Okay, so it's even faster. Kicking a generator causes it to weaken and begin regressing. Okay, weaken, it's appear in yellow. Next time a survivor interacts and repairs it past its regression point, it explodes, triggering a loud noise notification that sprays the survivor with smoke. The survivor enters. Okay, that's gonna be funny. It turns back to red and cooldown of 60 seconds, normally. Fearmonger, gain 5% haste when unseen. Injuring a survivor by any means causes up to 2 survivors within 12 meters of the injured survivor to scream, revealing the aura to your teammate for 2 seconds. That's okay. It's not very super good. Forcer. Get 3% haste when changing in a survivor, and you hit a survivor, the survivor receives Enforcer, all that. Okay. Survivors with the Enforcer's mark have their aura revealed for 1 second every 8 seconds, while marked for 45 seconds. That's a lot. Downing survivor moves. Okay. That's very specific, but I guess we'll see. Torchbearer, okay, this is Survivor update, new class. Start with flashlight of uncommon rarity. The charge is overseen. Granting a flash grenade when fully charged. Behaves like an ability, does not take up an item slot. Oh, that's gonna be fun. 4 of those, that's gonna be fun. Info skill. Survivors in chase have the aura revealed to you within 32 meters. Dude, why? Why do we need to be buffing survivors more in 2v8? Oh my god. They were already so overpowered in 2v8. Why are we giving them even more power or whatever? Yeah. Great endurance to survivors that pick you up from the dying state. This is going to be the most popular class. That's going to be hell. Okay. It's got a likable skill, increase your walking speed by 25%, make no puns. Grants immunity to screaming. That's not like super great, I don't know though. New maps. I think those are both. I think this one's McMillan and this one's Hillbilly. Okay. Okay. Herbs are back. Nice. Okay. That's, I think, the exact same thing they had last time. Okay, dual tear radius. We have updated tear radius to reflect both kills and range, adjusting audio tracks for each killer the closer they get. Visual tear radius. Good and regular tear radius. Huh. Increase the number of survivors. Oh, great. Okay, even faster healing. Bugs. Did you fix the Wesker bug, please? Come on. 2v8. No. I don't see Wesker bot improvements. Great. Simple. Was missing a black screen and could go roll it back. They might know. Visual. Okay, just it's all bugs. Not issues. Horse liver. Sorry, available PTB. Okay. Spacing interaction will the first emerges from the gates tagline to perform faster action intended. It'll be 1 second cooldown applied. Why? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting chapter. There's gonna be the gen's just gonna fly so goddamn fast. Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you guys when it actually drops, but I do not have high hopes for this, especially because of all the perks. And Vecna does not sound very interesting. He sounds very reused. But I guess we'll just have to find out. So, see you guys in the fog.